A supercar is something that's been on your wall in your childhood dreams. So when you get it, it's your pride and joy. It has to be perfect. You will cherish it and you'll polish it and you'll look after it. And that makes them special. Our products have to supersede all expectations and be better than anything else that they could buy. We are a Tier 1 automotive manufacturer, so we supply the automotive industry with electronics, specialising in infotainment systems and digital clusters, and we are responsible for everything from the design, the manufacture of the hardware, all the software and the graphics, to what the user experience is when you buy your car. Infotainment systems, pretty much everything that you would find in a screen today, connecting your Apple CarPlay, connecting your phones, Android Auto, your Bluetooth, making calls, the comfort features of the car when it's too hot, and these days the display that tells you how fast you're going or if there's a safety warning, and that encompasses what people describe as infotainment.
What gets me excited about the design process is the ability to see my designs in the real world, seeing them going down the road in cars. We spend a lot of time collaborating with different groups of engineers, customers, mechanical engineers, software engineers, and all of them want to see what we're doing in the way of schematics and PCB layout. So this is where Altium 365 comes in very handy. We use the Altium 365 workspaces as a way to keep all our components and designs and projects all in one place so that everybody's working from the same source of information. It's also useful for keeping track of those parts as well, and we find the version control system in that very useful. You can look around the board, identify components, test points, nets, all the things that we need to find when you're out in the lab probing around and testing. Altium 365 has allowed us to transfer the information to manufacturing in a clearer way so they can see precisely where all the components are supposed to be and the orientation for them.
When we receive the design from engineering, having Altium 365, it allows our production team to actually go on the web using Altium 365, and we can review the data up front before we commit to doing a design. The ability to add comments has tightened up that feedback loop between production and design. So when we are doing a first off, we can check component heights in 3D before we commit any board to going through a reflow oven. It's great because we can also check beforehand as well as when the board is actually being built. So if we suspect there's going to be any component clashes, we can adjust for that in our process. If you're at a party, you're always introduced as, oh, this is the guy that works on this car. And they all go, oh wow. It's a little bit overwhelming sometimes, but it's a nice feeling.
I've always designed things, I've always made things work. Right from early days in school, I was the one that was making things when everybody else was doing proper work.
We found that production and design are working better together. We are now able to design faster using different teams at our different locations. We had invested heavily as a company in our production equipment and software, and our ECAD design department was lagging behind and had become disconnected. The cloud systems and increased collaboration offered by Altium was the way forward for us and has helped us increase our productivity and the link between design and production, and that's why we chose Altium.